y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about how to make a picture very glamorous using your phone. And the first app I love to open up to edit my photos is Facetune. I feel like Facetune is the app you need to get the flawless pics you want for Instagram. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start with the smoothing effect. And what this does is just smooths out any texture in your picture, which I really love. So I'll start with my arms, and my shirt is a little dingy, so I decided to smooth it out as well. And then I'm going to zoom into the skin. This is my favorite part to do. I just smooth out any texture from the makeup or any acne marks. I'm going to go ahead and smooth out my hairline as well as my hair, because sometimes your weave can look a little tapped out in photos, so you have to make sure it's nice and blended in together. And then I'm going to go ahead and zoom into the eyes to make sure I am smoothing out any of that texture, because I want my picture to be perfection, especially around my mouth, because I have lines around my mouth, which I cannot stand. So I'll go ahead and smooth that out as well. Then I go into the detailing feature tool, and I go ahead and I just use it to amplify my makeup. So if I'm wearing eyeshadow, I really like it to pop, and that detail tool really does that. I then go ahead and add detail to my shirt, my eyes. I'm using the whitening tool right now to whiten my background and my eyes as well. I'm going back into the detail tool, and I'm going to use this to add a little bit more detail to my hair. When I was using the smoothing tool, I went in a little bit too hard, so I do like to go back in with the detailing tool to add detail back to my hair to make it look more realistic and not so smoothed out. Now I'm going to crop it, because as you can see, my laptop is in the shot as well as my backpack, so I don't want that in my shot. So what I'm doing is just cropping it down, and that's one thing I love about Facetune. You can do so much in just one app. I'm going to go ahead and save it to my camera roll. And now the next app that I really love, and I think everybody should have, is called Retouch. Because sometimes in all of our photos, we have things that we don't want. And I see in my hair I have a little bit of lint. I think it's maybe hairspray that got kind of dried out. And I'm using that to take away any of the imperfections in the photograph. I feel like if you are like me and you're like really particular about your photos, you really would like this app. My shirt is a little dirty, so I'm just going through and taking off any of those white marks on my shirt, right? And then on the sides of my mouth, like I told you guys, I have lines, so I do like to go ahead and remove those so they're not as prominent in my photographs, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and save that to my camera roll as well. The last app that I really love is Lightroom. And I use Lightroom specifically for filtering out the pictures and messing with the color grade. So I'm opening up that same picture that we just edited. I'm going to go through the presets that come with Lightroom just to add some color and detail to the photo to really make it pop out. So when you see it, it's very glam. I like to switch between natural and bright, sometimes vivid, but vivid can be a little bit harsh on my skin tones and makes me really orange. So I have to go through and kind of fix that. Right here, I'm just kind of playing with the presets that come with the app. You can go ahead and download a bunch of different presets. Just Google presets on your phone and you should be able to find some. And Instagram also offers a few, but I like this preset right here, which is the vivid one, I believe. Yes. But yeah, I think I'm going to switch back to vivid. I like the vivid one because it just makes my skin pop out, but it is a little vibrant. So I'm going to go into the tool and turn the vibrancy down a little bit so it can really go back to my natural skin tone, but still be very glam, if that makes sense. Then I go ahead and save that to my camera roll as well. The last thing I like to do is go to Instagram. I really like Instagram's filters as well. And the last thing I like to do is add the Paris filter to the photograph. And then I go ahead and download the picture to my phone. As I'm looking at the photo, I am seeing something that I do not like. As you look closely, you can see I have like a little I don't know if that's makeup or whatever. So I'm going to go right back to my Retouch app, and I'm opening up my latest edit of the photo. And I'm going right back in using that tool to erase that little piece or mark, to erase that mark right there, right? And I see a little bit more that I want to erase. Guys, like I said, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my thumbnails and pictures. So I went ahead and took that out as well. So I'm going back to my photos once again, and there you have it. This is the finished photo that I will upload to Instagram, and that's how I get the glamorous content. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you can get beautiful pictures as well.